What's going on? Kabuto? Fub? Good to see you guys. 2 days into the work week. I got one more day to work. And then I have a day off. For the past 4 opening. Yay! Then we're back to work on Friday. But it is what it is, right? One day off. Get some fighting in. Have some fun. Not sleep. Chocolate 100%. What's up, A? Hey, Tech. So this is the first I've tuned into this KvK so far today. I know Plato was streaming it earlier. I think their fighting is pretty much mellowed out, right? They're kind of at a stalemate here. At least I can't find a significant fight going on. You like strawberry ice cream? Really? What's up, Smoke? There's Stitch. New Jack, greetings. Merc. Wake up, Yaffy. Is Yaffy here? I didn't see Yaffy stumble in yet. Did he fall asleep with a baguette or a croissant again? Mad Mania's in the house. Moderator extraordinaire. I mean, I don't know how much fighting we got going on here, guys. I think we might, we are real close to stage 2 being complete. We might just go back and run some forts and kill some barbs. I think that's what we'll do. So it could be a fairly boring evening. Yaffy is slacking on forts. We can join Yaffy's. Where did he go? He used to be right next to me. Now he's way up there? Well, we're not going to join that then. Yes, I know. I'm wasting AP. Not using a barbarian commander, but I'm too lazy to switch here. I don't want to take gear off of my Nevsky, who I'm using in Canyon, right? Did I? Well, should I pronounce croissant? Croissant? I don't know. What's up? Where's Classified? What's he doing? You running forts too, I hope? Or doing barbs? We've got troops at the ruins already. That's at 4 UTC, but I know if I don't do it right now, I'd forget. So we got troops there from our 3 accounts that are in the main alliance. What's up, Green? Looney TV. They could have been on the bridge. We looked at the bridge. There were about six or 8 armies from 60 GT there and nothing else. Yeah, Lucci is not on the wheel, is he? It's those darn archer commanders. These heads and chests are burning a hole in. I know the feeling. I know the feeling well. I keep telling myself, no, I don't need Lucci. I'm fine. And then every day I'm looking at that commander going, well, you know, we could max him. But I really want to wait for Gorgo, I think is her name, to come out, right? As far as KvK Tech, that's done. Swift Marching there is done. These are done. These are done. These are done. This is at 9. All of these level 2 are done. You can see we haven't focused much on the barbarians or the plunder, the Karaku's gifts, that type of thing. I really want to get expanded formation, the 6th March, next. But we've got to do Swift Marching to level 5, which requires Swift Marching 2 to level 7. which requires this siege tech to level 10. So we're close. We're real close to our 6th march, and that level 4 pass opens in 38 hours, right? 24, 36, roughly 37 and a half hours. So we should get it with the Mountain Warfare bundle for sure. What's up, Captain? Yaffy is stealing money. Well, I hope so. I don't want to do barbarians at the same time. I really don't. I went from... In the last 24 hours, I went from having 600 of each of these down to 177 of each of these from doing barbs and forts. So I've put my damn work in. I think I was in like 260th place in honor or something crazy like that 24 hours ago. Now I'm up to 47th. 47th, yeah, I know, no big deal, right? But you know, going from about 3,000 honor to 23,000 honor in less than 24 hours. Not bad. Hey, Only Farmers here. What's up, Only Farmers? All the fighting pretty much done for now? We were looking and did not see a whole lot going on. I know you've been playing on Mr. Black Panther's account. Well, let me see if I can find it, but I was sent a new... One of the guys in the water camp said the stats that I had for our KvK were wrong, and he was kind enough to send me a new poll. He said they pulled top 500 or top 300. So this is what we had before. Right, this was from the 1093 website, which I get it. It's only updated once a month or so. So some of these were kind of out of sync, right? But that's vastly different from what he sent me. That's what he sent me. So, I mean, either way, it's going to be a good fight, right? It's fairly even. It looked like it was fairly even from a power perspective before, but we're going to have some fun. We're going south against the wind camp. Should be a good time. Look at that handsome fucker in first position for Alliance Honor. Yeah, that's Mr. No Life himself, Hubsy. Cheater. Just cheeseburgering right now? Yeah, we don't want to watch that. Oh, usually by this time in KvK, I'm out of AP bottles, so I'm not too worried about it. I've got more AP bottles than I generally do, because I try and use up all my AP before the pass 4 opens, because you never know what's going to happen after that. You know, I'd rather use it than not be able to use it the rest of KvK. We saw A got a really nice armament earlier. Arch formation. Siege attack 2.5%, siege defense 2.7%, siege health 3%. Awesome triple stack there, buddy. Want a duel? Are you in the KvK, Rad? Where are we gonna duel? Or you can just hit me in Canyon too. It's all good. Are you in the Earth camp, Brad? Feet picks. No feet picks today, Stitch. You want feet picks? Congratulations to TSM Bulgogi. His wife today gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. First kid that he's had. Adorable, adorable, adorable kid. So, you want feet picks? Go look at Bulgogi's kids' feet picks. So you guys are all doing good today. If anyone hears that fighting is going crazy in that 1029, that's my KvK. In the 1034, 1960 KvK, just let me know. We can go take a peek. You cannot spend them immediately. Pandagoon. Spend them immediately. I should unblur my resources. It just makes people jealous. I'm low on gems too. It's kind of embarrassing. But in order to spend... Sorry about that. In order to spend an Autric, you need to have one of the gold keys, right? So if you do not have a conquest coin, you cannot get the Autric reward from the Autric shop. So I would strongly suggest that you always have at least one conquest coin in reserve. That is my intent to stream tomorrow or on Thursday. We've got a little 3-minute delay. Nice little animated dealie that Electro King, of course, made. So we will be running a 3-minute delay. And we can blur the game chat. Let's blur the entire game to check markers. We can blur the game chat if I need to read something that's in chat. So we should be good to go. I think we're all set. 2891 and 1875 are building a few forts, but there's no fighting. Yeah, that's we were there. And Farmer said it's just some cheeseburgering, so I mean, I don't know if that's more interesting than me doing barb forts here, but we did change our lineup a little bit. So we can run through that here. So we did now run Budokatami, ZL YSG. I know that's a super squishy march, but it's also the slowest march that I have now, so it'll be getting there last. Nevsky Joan, HQ William, then Guan Sargon, Scipio Tariq. We've got the Honda, or the XY, the Honda, that didn't change. Harold Alex if we need a 3rd infantry. Trajan Ethelsled or Trajan Milan if we want to get him on the battlefield. And then we've got garrison set up. We've got the Dito Hera. We've got Jan Hera. Got the rally, the Nevsky Justin rally. Henry ZL for rallying. And then the speed march. So it seemed to be, I'm watching it as well, and it did seem to be lagging a bit here and there for me, so I do apologize. It looks like it is dropping a few frames here and there. I don't know what the deal is. I have not changed any settings on the PC. Still have the same internet service provider. Maybe the kids are both streaming something, but I've got a strong connection, so. Let's run an internet speed test here quick. That's not connecting. That's odd. Maybe it's because I use a VPN now? I don't know. Rip Lambo's internet. What's up, Aloys? Honor points for the top 3? Yeah, we can look. If I can remember where to find them, right? There we go. Rank 1. 40 gold universals and 15 legendary chests. 2 is 20 and 10. 3 is 15 and 8. It depends, Lion. I mean, there are others with better city skins for cavalry than me, so if they are online, probably not. If they are not online, then I do have that option now, as we do have. All right, let's see if that helps. So we stopped the stream. We logged off of our NordVPN and we restarted the stream. So let's see what happens now. Like I am losing a lot fewer frames, so hopefully that will clear it up for you. Continue to monitor it though and see if we have any issues. Damn VPNs. It must have connected me to a server in Timbuktu or something. Who the hell knows? Yeah, that's always the problem, Lion, right? I mean, but at least this way, if I have to rally, then I'm just recalling the Nevsky March. You know, rather than having to recall multiple marches. But I'm open to any suggestions that you have. I know Sewell was running, who is it? Nevsky William. and Joan. Who is it? Joan. No, HQ Joan. Nevsky William, HQ Joan, and XY Justin. But if I did that, I'd have to recall 2 marches in order to do a Cav rally. Yeah, it does appear to be better now. You know, same thing with archers though. If I run an archer rally, then I just have to recall the 1 march. Could run in the open field Nevsky Justin, Huo Joan, XY William. See, the problem is I want William out there in the 2 marches because I don't always run the 3 cavalry marches, right? And what? Let me just fill this rally quick, and then we can read the update email they said where they said there was an issue with William. I wasn't even aware. Rip Green Bay, yes sir. Their defense played good enough to win yesterday. I think their offense kind of struggled a little bit, but you're going to have that when you have the youngest team in the NFL. I was expecting it this season. You know, I wasn't expecting to go 15-2. As long as we beat the Bears twice, it's a good year. So right here in this mail, fixed a bug with Williams' expertise skill Judgment Day, where the number of surrounding troops used in the skill calculations could exceed the limit in certain situations. Hell, what are those situations? Let me exploit that shit. There are lots of people running forts, but I think the area of the map I'm in, there aren't a whole lot of people over here, so I'm just filling them with my farms. No big deal. Yeah, I mean, even it was a tough game, right? But they were still in it at the end. But, you know, a couple of drop passes on that last drive, one by Dobbs and one by Musgrave. You know, those were both potential first downs that would have kept the drive moving. They do well when they find a rhythm. When they get in a rhythm and they find a rhythm, and it's, you know, they're not having drop passes and they're hitting their receivers and everyone's playing in rhythm, I guess. That's the only way I can explain it, right? They do look really, really good at times. There are times when they look really, really bad. You know, but that's the issue you have when you have the youngest team in the NFL. They've got some potential superstars on that team. It's just a matter of putting it all together. So I am very hopeful for the future. I mean, I'm not a Packers fan for one season, right? I'm a lifelong Packers fan. I grew up a Packers fan. I lived through the 70s and the 80s. So, you know, we have 1 losing season, 2 losing seasons here while we're getting this team to gel and getting the right pieces in the places that we need them in. I can live with that. Yeah, we showed our tech once. We can certainly do that again, though. We are finished. Well, we attack formation. We got to get that to 10. So my goal here is before the pass opens to get that 6th march, which means we got to get Swift Marching 3 to level 5 right there. But before we do that, we got to get Swift Marching 2 to level 7. But before we do that, we got to get Siege to level 10. So tonight we'll be getting Siege to level 10. Hopefully we'll have enough then to at least start this Swift Marching to level 7. So that tomorrow we can get that 6th march with that Mountain Warfare. Yeah, 3 interceptions hurt, but you know, one of them was a tipped ball, right? The last one at the end of the game, you know, I really don't count that as an interception. You know, he was pulling his Brett Favre impersonation, going for broke, you know, throwing up a prayer and hoping someone could come down with it. I mean, the one interception that he threw directly to a linebacker, yeah, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. You know, how do you see a guy a big guy in a black uniform not in the middle of the field? I'll never know, but hey, it is what it is. I run only 3 marches. I can give you 2. No, I'm good. I'm good. What's going on, Bloody Mandus? Good to see you. Yeah, you know, last KvK, that's the route I went as well, as I unlocked that 6th march before that Pass 4 opened, and it worked really, really well. You know, it gave me then the ability to use 1 march as a garrison or as a rally lead, and then still have 5 marches on the field. Plus, you know, farming gems with 6 marches, with 7 marches, you get gems damn quick then. You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to ask the same thing. Full field with all 6 marches? Nice. You know, I mean, I'll be honest here. When they say, "Hey, can anybody got a garrison commander?" I don't answer right away. I'll wait 30 seconds before I offer mine up. I hate garrisoning, but I think they did better with it now, because now if you try to pull your garrison out, it's going to give you a warning, right? What's up, animal? It depends, Smoke, on how much you grind, right? Because all of these conquest coins you get from doing tech, or you get from KvK itself. So if you're grinding and you're completing your crystal tech and you're getting these coins from completing crystal tech, it's going to go quicker. Now, Twilight Falls, it took me like 2 KvKs, but then I was buying a few things here and a few things there at the same time. So I think maybe 1.5. 2 KvKs, maybe if you're not a grinder, maybe 3. Yeah, I saw the CM Hera garrison that was being used by 1034, but I also saw the gear and the armaments that were on that Charles Martel. Right, those armaments had 3 legendary armaments on them. And let's find the codex here. I forget exactly which 3. But they had 3 of these legendary armaments on them that were absolutely top tier for a garrison. You know, it was not like he's running Charles Martel with, you know, regular legendary gear and, you know, a hodgepodge of thrown together armaments. And against the Swarm, that looked absolutely fantastic. I know 60 GT stopped swarming it at a few points in time. So, I mean, is that the way to go? Yeah, well, we'll have to see. Time will tell, right? I think also in that KvK, no, they're in Strife of the 8, so there's no Bastion or there's no, right? They're in Strife of the 8. Yeah, there's no Bastion or any auxiliary skills, so, you know, when you don't have aux skills that the Swarmers can use, that plays into the garrison favor. I use this third shift to watch the stream. Well, thank you, Animal. I would not suggest random TPing with only T4s. I mean, of course, it's entirely up to you, but at 74 million, I'd think twice about that. I thought I started a rally. Where the fuck did that rally go? What the hell? Yeah, I agree with Joe. Depends on the KvK. If you're in a KvK where there are whales, I mean, you know, quite honestly, if there's 2 or 3 of us walking by an off-territory city at 74 million, we're going to swarm it. We're not even going to rally it. We're just going to swarm it straight down. Especially if we know they have War Frenzy and have troops out on the field. What's up, Light? I'm Lion. I'm kind of waiting until Gorgle comes out to see how she's doing. I've got right around 690 gold universals, so I don't want to invest in Lu Chi and then have the kingdom need somebody with Gorgo. You know. So I figure I've got the Guan Sargon and the Scipio Tariq marches and that's 2 super solid infantry marches. As infantry marches should I need them both. So it's probably best from a kingdom perspective to just wait and see at this point in time. Yeah, no. I mean, I love getting kill points. I love getting deads, but at the same time, for me, it's all about the objectives. You know, KvK is not about personal accolades. It's about working together with the rest of your kingdom, with the rest of your camp to accomplish that common goal. You know, if that means I have to have 3 garrisons in place while I fight with 3 marches or 4 marches on the field, then that's what I'll do. If it means that I need to have 3 garrisons and be rallying, and you know, then that's what I'll do. I enjoy open field fighting more than I enjoy anything else in this game, but at the same time, if I need to swarm a flag, if I need to swarm a fort, I'm there. I will do whatever these guys need me to do to eradicate our enemy. So the dailies. Right now the only 2 I need from the dailies are this Greek guy and Montezuma. So I'm getting the Greek guy just to complete the collection. I don't know that I'll ever use him. Montezuma I'd use for barbing, right? But I don't know that I'd ever use him. So right now he is at he's a ways away still. 5533. In Montezuma, I'm getting in leadership MGs. It's either Montezuma or Wu. And I really don't want Wu. So Montezuma's at 5511. We're getting him slowly still because there are lots of people that want Harriet. If there were an entire kingdom of Lambos, even nah, not even close. I don't think there's much that scares 1960. Other than 1v in the grand finals. But they don't have to face that this year. Yeah, right. I wish. I'm sure they have at least probably 160 people with better equipment than I have. I guarantee it. MF has retired his Kraken account. It is under new ownership. The new owner, Fluffy Pony, took it to Kingdom 2605. But MF is doing fantastic. If he wants to come back and play with us, we have accounts that he can use. Not a problem. You know, they're not the 700 million account that he's used to, but 120, 130 million account with last generation commanders, but some he could still have fun on. But he is doing great. We will actually be touching base with MF when he comes to the States in a few weeks. Let's find that next fort. There we go. Equipment doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's hitting the crack pipe tonight. Or he did something wrong that I haven't found out about yet, and he's trying to suck up. Right. I'll show when I after I fill my rally. I'll show you the account you can play on. I don't have access to it, but I can show it to you in game. There's a couple of them actually. I mean, in our 29 Discord, we've got we've got a ton of players in there. We've had players come in and play on that account. Anything from Mad Phantom, Hova's played on it for us. Anyone just looking to hang out with us and have fun when we're fighting in KvK. Got to be a trusted friend, obviously, of 1029. We don't just put the username and password out there and say, oh, anybody you want, But so I was using ZL Nibu, but I think having Artie on the field is more important to me than having Nibu on the field. And I cannot get away from the AoE that YSG provides. I did use ZL Nibu for a little bit last KvK, but that seemed just as squishy as ZL and YSG. And maybe that's because ZL was getting focused down because he was brand new at that time, but we're gonna. Why did I just pop two 500s? Damn it. We're gonna start with this and see where it gets us. We can always change it up. What's up, Happy? But in the last Ark of Osiris match we played some guys with some really damn good gear, really good commanders, right? And the one thing I noticed in that match was when I had Tommy on the field, I could very easily melt their troops. But when Tommy wasn't there, it was a tough fight. So that Tommy is I say it all the time, guys. Tommy is the most underrated commander in the game. And once she gets that museum buff, man, look out. Look out. So I want Tommy in my 5 March, my 6 March, and my 7 March lineups. And if that means other good archer commanders like Nibu sit on the sidelines, it is what it is. So no, I have to have Tommy out there. I like Tommy. I want Tommy out there. Because what I did run before was Boudica YSG. Then I used ZL and Nibu. And then I used Artie Tommy. Artie Tommy was a great march, right? That self-silence that Artie gives helped Tommy's skill stack a little bit longer. But it was slow. And using Artie Tommy on the field meant that really I would be using 3 archer and 2 cavalry. And my infantry would just sit on the sideline. So rather than have infantry marchers sitting on the sideline, in my 5 March lineup, I decided to go with the booty Tommy. Best way to get Tommy, or cheapest way, is migrate. Nobody pushes the Tommy engine. Then they're not that smart, because Tommy is fantastic. How do I get all the gold heads? Well, we look for a top 10 in every single gold head event. That's four gold heads, right? That's 1 every 2 weeks. We are VIP 18, so we get 3 gold heads. We buy out the VIP shop on a weekly basis. We participate in every single event that's out there that gives gold heads. We play Ark of Osiris every 2 weeks. So, they accumulate quickly. And quite honestly, I've been playing the game 1,732 days. What bundles give heads except for the pop-ups? I don't even buy those. If I remember correctly, though, where are the bundles even? See, I don't buy bundles on the PC version. If I remember correctly, it was Living Legend that MF always bought. Or was it War Machine? One of those two gives gold heads. Auto feet picks. What's going on, dude? Thought you'd be sleeping. You were sounding tired on a couple of your streams recently. 1.3, 1.4 billion kill points in a couple of days. That's fantastic, my friend. What's up, Rec? Let's see, how close are we now? Just inching our way along. I'm just waiting for stage 3, right? We are going to get some goldies in stage 3. Living Legend gives 2 heads, but it's trash. Yeah, but I mean, if you're a Mega Kraken with absolutely no limit, then hey, it is what it is. I think it's KvK 2, Lion. 4-hour naps instead of 8 hours. Nice. Plato has more kill points than BP. Well, BP's not playing on his account. He's playing on his account in 1960. He's a traitor. 2268 just needs to zero him. Right? Leaving his account to others to play on in 2268 so he can go play with 1960. We see where his allegiance lies. No, in all seriousness, it's got to be hard having accounts in 2 kingdoms that are fighting each other. That's that's half of the reason I only play in 1 kingdom. Are you in the GTA? What's the GTA? Stream seems fine now, yeah, after I turn the VPN off. Just a friendly reminder, too, if you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, well, you can join the Touchdown Club. That's our membership, exclusive membership. But if you're not yet subscribed, we are slowly working our way toward 3,000 subscribers. I do appreciate each and every person out there watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, chatting in the stream. You guys make this fun to do. Everyone, I would feel too much pressure in 960. I do not share my account. I don't have anyone piloting my account. So I mean, I would put too much pressure on myself to be, fighting for 20 straight hours. And I would probably end up killing myself. So 960 is not a kingdom that I think I would ever choose to migrate to. Yeah, we can check it out. Let me just start my next rally here, and then we can check out that KvK. This is how OCD I am, guys. I have to have the same number of 50s and 100s. Yeah, I doubt I spent enough for 960 alloys. I mean, seriously. Besides, how many content creators they got in 960 already? Seawell, Redline. You got Black Panther. You've got Apocalypse was playing on someone's account the other day, piloting someone's account the other day. So what's the point? They can't say I'm not doing my part here, though, with stage 2 of rebuilding the fortress. Thanks, farmer. We'll check it out in just a minute. You can see I have a lot of AP to use on these farms, so hey. I think some people do pay their pilots, other people's don't. You know, I mean, I guess if you're a content creator wanting to get good footage of a KvK, then you probably shouldn't ask for a payment because you're getting something in return. But I don't know if they do or don't. But there are people that do sell piloting services nowadays. You're fine, Rec. You're fine. Do what you can. You've had stuff going on in real life. All right, let's take a look at those coordinates that farmer sent. And those of you in here from 1029, be sure and send your troops to the ancient ruins. They're at 4 UTC. Farms, all your troops. So we're going to have to kill that guy if he's still there. I probably won't be awake, but... So send your stuff to the ruins if you're in 1029. Where are we here? 313578. Three, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, a lot of the folks in 365 were running like a 20-minute delay. I know Jake was not happy about that. And that makes sense. That first day you have a lot more strategy going on than once the battle lines are kind of drawn in the sand, so... You know, I generally run a 3-minute delay when I'm fighting in KvK, but I told our allies too. I said at any time, if you think my streaming our KvK is having a negative impact on our ability to accomplish our objectives, you just let me know and I'll shut it down. So I do not want to be used as a scapegoat, as an excuse. He's the reason why we lost KvK. I've seen that too many times with too many streamers that get blamed. Oh, well, you showed that markers. You know, well, shit. Anyone who's played this game for long enough can, once the initial flags and forts are dropped, anyone who's played this game for long enough knows what's coming, right? But yeah, I mean, you know, we have buttons. We can blur the entire screen. If I need to zoom out and look at markers, you know, if I'm looking at the in-game chat, we can blur the left side, the in-game chat, so I'm not giving away strategic secrets. So, I mean, we're all set up. We're all set up. Tried to zero some cities today. Nice. I missed that. I was taking a nap this afternoon. So that flag's gone. It looks like they're trying to work their way down to this fort now. Lambo do the caster for Osiris League. Maybe next season if they approach me again about it. This season it was just such short notice that I could not work it into my schedule. You know, maybe next season. Here's the problem though, right? You guys know I have no filter. No filter on my mouth whatsoever. If I was casting that match where a certain kingdom did not show up for their semifinal match, I would not have been as professional and as composed as Dragothian was. You would have heard F-bombs coming out of my mouth left and right. and I'm sure that's not what they want on the official Rise of Kingdoms channel, right? So you know, that's the hard part, right? If you're an official caster for Osiris League, there are certain things that you can say and certain things that you can't say, and I don't like to be censored. It's hard to say, Happy. It's hard to say. You know, it was doing somewhat decent. It was doing good yesterday with some of the swarms, but then again, I without knowing the exact gear, the exact armaments, the exact troop composition, you know, T5, T4s, whatever, and seeing those reports for myself, it's hard for me to say whether that's the new meta. I don't think it will be. But yeah, it's you know, if a kingdom tells a streamer in order to stream you have to have a certain delay on it, it's not that streamer's fault. Don't take it out on them. It is what it is. They're doing the best that they can with what they're given. Hey, Ray. Yeah, and it might be really good for a swarm in a KvK like a Strife of the Eight, where there's no bastions or there's no auxiliary skills. But is it going to handle a swarm the same way in Siege of Orleans? Is it going to handle a swarm the same way in oh, what's that other one called? I forget. You know, or in a heroic Anthem when you have different bastion skills. Time will tell, right? But it's something that I'm sure people would be experimenting with. But if you can keep that rally topped off and you're not swarming, you know, I think the trades will probably favor the rally, especially if it's like a Henry ZL. Yeah, I mean, I could see that being a tactical advantage, right? Get those garrisons in, and then if they're swarming, then you switch to Charles Martel Hera, but... You know, I mean, you know, maybe I'll be able to tell you here soon when our pass 4 opens at 12 UTC on Thursday. You know, what else do we set up here? We've got our... in the lower left-hand corner, we've got our starting kills and starting deads. So we'll leave that on and see where we end up after every day of fighting. Sal, your battles have been great. You know, it's been fun to watch. I guess we're all wondering if 2377 will go to help 1671, or if they'll come in here to help you try and put a bit more aggression on the 1v side. But you know, time will tell. Needless to say, this Kingsland is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be bloody. We're going to like it. hopefully I have time to stream your Kingsland and in between my fighting and my KvK. But I mean, Saturday when the passes opened, I was gonna fire up a stream, but there were I think I counted 18 different people streaming this KvK. And I'm like, wow, it's friggin' pointless. When there's 18 people and some of the biggest streamers on the planet, or in the Rise of Kingdoms universe, streaming the KvK, it's like, well, nobody's gonna come and watch little old me at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we'll have to see, Happy. Anything's possible at this point in time. Light is saying 60 needs to drain 34 and 2268. 1875 will be a problem combined with 1034 if they aren't drained. Sao is saying, let's hope so. So far, this KvK is too soft. Alloys with no forts in Kingsland. Siam Hera isn't meta. It's much less viable in flags. South says if 1875 is the same level as 2268, it's going to be hell for them. You guys have, no disrespect to 2268, but when you guys have put pressure on them, it's been a bloodbath. All right, let's save this spot, right? We'll save this spot. Let me go back and start another rally. Keep those rallies going on those forts. I want to get out of stage 2 so I can get my universals from stage 3. Yeah, I mean, 2268 is Imperium, right? They're an Imperium kingdom, but I don't think they have as many spenders. Well, nobody has as many spenders as 1960 does, but they don't have as many people spending on KvK tech. They rely on numbers more so than that spending level. I'm sure they have their fair share of individuals, but only farmer fighting against 1960 is like running into a steel wall. That's the problem though, Mo, right? 2268 and 1034, they go full power for a day. And then they run out of juice. I mean, that's the way 960 plays, right? Is they know they're not going to have the numbers, but it's all about sustain. It's all about longevity. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And I'm not knocking 2268. Please don't get me wrong. They've done a very good job for what they're up against. There you go, classified. You're sitting outside my city. You can join. But I think at the same time, everyone knows. 1034 and 1960, they're about the same power. I think they have a fair amount of high spenders on both sides. They've met each other in multiple grand finals matches. So I think those two kingdoms are. I think 1034 probably equals 960 more than most kingdoms, right? So you give 1034 another Imperium kingdom to fight with, you would think that they could do some serious damage. I don't know who the 1034 territory guy is, but he's a genius. He made 2268 fight 1960 more than 1034 did. More like a meat shield. I mean, 2268 is a great kingdom. Don't get me wrong. They have done a fantastic job building that kingdom, bringing in solid players after every single KvK. They're just they haven't been around as long as many of the players in 1960, and their tech, their equipment is not at the same level. Very few kingdoms are at that same level. And if 1960 wins this KvK, I think the next matchup that I would want to see is 1960 versus 1093. I would really like to see a 1v1 there, though. See that quality versus that quantity. But yeah, I mean, once 2377 gets into the battle, I mean, they're no fucking joke either. Are we done yet, please? Oh, come on, people, wake up. I think 2489 did have their migration. I don't know how it went. Apocalypse left that kingdom. Several of the other players that I knew in that kingdom have quit playing the game now. So. Or, I mean, I'd still like to see 1093 against 1365 in a 1 versus 1. You know, all the other kingdoms just kind of stay out of it. Like that last KvK with 1960 and 2489. All the other kingdoms just kind of stay out of it and let those two Goliaths battle. 2489 is better than 1034. You've fought them both, so I can't I can't argue. I can't argue with the man who has fought against both of them. KvK, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you, sir. Sometimes those notifications pop up, sometimes they don't. So if you are here and you have subscribed and I haven't thanked you personally, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, it's 100% free. I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. Alright, let's get back and start yet another fort. The grind is real. The stage 2 grind is real. Oh, look, some are right by my city. I like that when they spawn right by my city. It's not a very long walk then. Yeah, there's nobody online because I'm not even getting heals to heal my fort troops. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to see. I don't know what happened. I don't know if 2489 got better with their recent migration or if they lost. And I mean, who was it? Who was that one Korean player that went to 1846? I think it was. I don't remember. They lost a huge player, didn't they? '93 has 2 alliances bigger than 365. How is this KvK not fair? I mean, the matchup's the matchup. No, you're never going to hear me crying about unfair matchups, right? Life isn't fair. Get over it, people. I mean, I think 365 did have better allies. Does that mean it was an unfair KvK? No. I mean, the matchup is the matchup is the matchup. You got to play with the hand that you're dealt. 93 played a hell of a KvK. 365 played a hell of a KvK. Alloys, yes, fighting 93 and 960 together was clearly going for an easy win. I don't think Alloys is trolling. Alloys is in 365. He is there. He is in the thick of it. You know, just like Sao is in 1960. You know, what these guys say carries more weight than somebody like myself or like many others here who are just on the sidelines watching. Oh, SV's gathering up. They're balling up now. I mean, the thing is, even if there is a KvK that seems one-sided, you have to respect the enemy that shows up and fights. You know, we had a light versus dark KvK where our enemy did not show up at all. I mean, at all. I had 177,000 kills and 70,000 deads. The entire KvK. Because they didn't show up. So, yeah, I mean, life is not fair, people. People need to get over that fact, right? You play the hand that you are dealt, but if you don't show up, or you are like some of these kingdoms, and if we don't get this, that, or this matchup, then we're not going to play. That's just stupid. At least give it a try. At least do your best. Light Angel, are you calling there in the 1093 KvK against 1307 a farming KvK? Is that what you're saying here? Am I reading between the lines? Yeah, if you have been want to shoot him over, Angel, go ahead. Big Ed says no one is a. I never have had a problem with 365. There's really only one kingdom I've had issues with, and that's 1460, and that's because they were dickheads during a KvK. Flato, I'm a 1365 fanboy. Alloys 1365 sucks, it's a fact. Bot using cheaters. Oh, this will probably kick me back to the home kingdom, won't it? Oh, look at that. Smart Alpha's in second. Nice. 1-2. Stitch is in 7th. Surge is in 10th. Lancer is in 14th. Shadow. Nice, guys. Nice. I mean, we've had players from 1029 go to 1365 to play KvKs there. Bulgogi went there, Joker went there, Reaper went there, JPie, MF went there for a KvK, and they had nothing but good things to say about the players in 1365. They had a ton of fun while they were there. You know, and to me, that the opinion of the people that I know, the people that I trust, matters. Oh, just yeah, alloys. Just give me the word. Right, just give me the word. A small donation would help too, but just give me the word. Sent you the rankings on Discord. Appreciate that. Open in browser. Move it to a new window. Oh my goodness. Let's see, control, make this smaller. There we go. Open in browser. Alright, so yeah, let's take a look at 14 or 2489. Two alliances, for the most part. 13 billion power, 12 billion power. Kill points, you're looking at 1.3 trillion and 1.1 trillion. So it looks like they did some work. I don't know how this compares to where they were at before their last KvK, but I thought their power was somewhere in the 17, 18 range. That's a current look at 2489 from our friend Light Angel. Allies was in 1916 for 3 KvKs. Had fun there. Good. I mean, it's a game. If you're not having fun in the kingdom that you're in, you know, stay off of Facebook. Don't bitch and moan about having to fight this kingdom or that kingdom and it not being fair for you. If you're not having fun in the kingdom that you're in, playing in a Mega Imperium kingdom or playing in a small kingdom or whatever, then go elsewhere. You know, the only problem there is you then. If you're not having fun, do something about it. And there are going to be KvKs like that too, right, Sean? Where there's no matter how you split it up, there's no quote unquote fair matchup. And that's just life. Life isn't fair. At some point in time, you're going to get the short end of the stick. You just got to play the cards that you're dealt. So there's the name Blue Balls. Let's see the pictures. Oh, that's nice. That's rare. I don't know how many Heroic Anthem or Season of Conquest KvKs I've done. I've maybe seen one of these. Is that a screenshot on the very first day of Sunset Canyon? BT Cyborg, that's it. That's the guy that migrated out of 2489. That's nice right there. This is true, Alloys. A lot of players keep power low in the bigger kingdoms. If you have to delete troops after every KvK for migration, there's no point in training up. So a lot of players in 93, 365 sit around that 80 to 85 million range. So they have just enough for those 6 to 7 marches. As a Bears fan, it's a good season if we beat the Packers once. It's been a while though. I have friends that are Bears fans, and at the beginning of the season, every season, they start talking shit, and they get shut up real quickly. But your time will come, you know. Things change, come and go. I mean, look at the Lions. The Lions are doing quite well this year, and how long has it been for them? I mean, the Packers aren't calling it a rebuilding season, but it's let's face it, it's a rebuilding season. You have the youngest team in the NFL. They got to start clicking. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I'll be happy if we get 6 wins this year. But it is what it is. I'm still excited to watch every single Packers game. I'm very happy that the drama queen is in New York. You know, back when Rodgers first took over the team and he was doing really well, and we went to the Super Bowl in 2010, before he was the little media whore and on the Pat McAfee show every day, and got really weird into peyote and dark retreats and that kind of California bun in the hair bullshit. He was a solid person, but he turned into kind of a douchebag. You know, constantly pointing fingers and blaming others when, you know, he could have done things a little bit differently himself. So this was the season that I was more excited for than any I can remember in recent memory. And it's frustrating to watch the team struggle at times and watch people drop passes at times, but then I just think to myself, hey, these guys are all really, really young. I mean, our wide receivers are only in their first or second year of playing. Our quarterback is in his 4th year. You know, if they can grow together over the next 2 to 5 years and really gel, I think we'll have something. You know, we finally got a defense that looks fairly solid. The issue with our defense is if they're constantly on the field, they're going to get gassed. Right? So you need the offense to be able to sustain some drives and give that defense some time to rest. Get some oxygen, get some Gatorade, right? You know, if you have 3 and out drives all the time and that defense is always on the field, a high school team could expose their weaknesses then. I think that's the point we were at in some of these games where we were down big time at halftime and then came back in the second half. What's up, Tasty Taco? Today is Taco Tuesday, so I'm glad Taco made an appearance here. Alright, let's pop back and start another fort rally. You know, Justin Fields is talented. He's really talented. I just think they're using him wrong. You know, I saw some meme or some stat the other day where, you know, they put Fields first 14, I think, first 20 some odd starts. I'd have to go find it again, but they compared Trubisky and Fields to the same number of starts, and Trubisky had better numbers besides the rushing yards. You know, so I just... I just think they're using him wrong. And Chicago got away from what Chicago was good at, right? Defense. Super solid defense in running the ball. You know, not that I hate to say it, but you know, Dick Butkus, God rest his soul, you know, passing away on Thursday, and the Bears coming out with a win on Thursday. I think that gives Dick Butkus some of the, I don't know, respect he deserves in his passing. But yeah, we lost a great football player and a good human being on Thursday. And although I'm not a Bears fan, I'm glad that they won for Dick Butkus on Thursday, right? Talking about the Packers having a good future, having a young team, at least on the offensive side of the ball. And welcome, Run. I don't think I see you in the chat yet. Oh my, it's reset. That kind of crept up on us. Give me just a moment here. And those renewing members are popping up on the screen. Thank you to all the members who have the auto renew set up. Appreciate you all. I think it's just some cheeseburgering going on here, but it's something. So, Sean, what exactly happened with was it their defensive coordinator or the supposed FBI raid? I don't understand what that was all about. As a Bears fan, do you have any inside information there? Because it seems like that organization is just in some chaos at the moment. Wow, that was a lot of renewing members popping up. That's awesome. Cheeseburger in paradise, a big kosher pickle, and a cold draft beer. Hey, appreciate that, Ron. Have a good one. Thank you. At least get our gold heads here and then pop back on the main. What's up, Classified? What were you and Kat doing alone in a chat room? I don't know. Let's see, what do we need to do? There's just some cheeseburgering going on in that KvK, nothing crazy, so I'm going to get some of my daily stuff done so I have less to do in the morning. Hopefully you all are okay with that. See, we want to get a march sent over here. I think I've got a bastion for gathering a rune, right? Hey Vex, we are not in war quite yet. The pass is open on, what is it, Thursday at 12 UTC. The war we were watching with 1365, 2268, 1034 was rather lackluster tonight. They all seemed to be taking a break. There was just some cheeseburgering going on. 1960 did build a flag and start burning a couple 2268 flags, but other than that, not a whole lot of action there this evening. So we're just kind of hanging out, chilling out, getting my daily stuff done. Grab 3 runes here for this bastion. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. How do I collect this? There we go. We don't do so well in alliance mobilization. It's all good. What the hell is this now? Come on, give me some training quests, please. Thank you. I prefer archers, but at this point, I mean, my city skins are archer city skins. So if I'm rallying or garrisoning, it's typically with archers. But, you know, I've got whatever. I can do whatever. I generally, this KvK, I'm going to run 2 archer, 2 cavalry, 1 infantry in the open field. We'll see how that works out. Last KvK, it was 3, 1, and 1. Ooh, okay, okay. Somebody knocked me out of first. I have to do 2 challenges in the Lost Canyon, though, so we are going to make sure that we lose 1. Now I gotta remember how I beat this guy last time. No, it wasn't like that. But we will wait to try again until we get maybe another Bastion quest. There we go. Okay. He is unlocked. What's up, Daniel? Trajan might be, yeah. It's rare I use Trajan anymore, to be honest. I think the rally we're going to see most often in our KvK will be Justin, or Nevsky Justin. So, okay, so these are the only 2 in here that I even frickin' need. How lame is that? Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Well, yeah, I mean, I have gear for Trajan too, but it can double as Hera gear, right? If I... Zhugliang? Yeah, certainly. That's my tree for him. Not saying it's right. Montezuma is great if you're barbing. Alright, what do we got next? Boudica? Well, in the leadership MGs, I have a choice between Montezuma, Charlemagne, or Wu Zetian. So that's how I'm getting my Montezuma done. Now after I'm done with the Greek guy in the daily chess, I'll switch to Montezuma. So we'll get him done eventually. There's also an achievement for getting Montezuma done. Come on, power up or training next. No whammies, no whammies. Okay, we can do barbs again. So yeah, I tried that. Somebody told me that the other day to switch to power, and it sorts them according to their power with the gear and stuff. I tried that and I could not find anyone. So I guess it's all what you're used to, right? We're in Heroic Anthem. Let me drop our map up here. There we go. 20 kingdoms in our Heroic Anthem. Diplomacy is quite fun with 20 kingdoms, let me tell you. And our pass is open on Thursday at 12 UTC. MF retired his Kraken account. It has a new owner, Fluffy Pony, really good dude. But he took the account to 2605. MF can still play here with us if he chooses to do so. We have a couple accounts that he can use. He could play on this Groot account, which is 139 million. You know, it's not the 700 million that MF is used to, but Groot is available. It's got fairly good commanders and some gold heads to invest if he wants to come and play. He could play on. Is Bulgogi still here? He didn't go to the cloud yet. So if MF wants to come in and play, that's cool. We're more than happy to have him. Bulgogi here as well. 127 million. Yeah, so there's a couple accounts that he could come play with us if he wants to play, if he gets that itch, right? But he's fairly retired. Still talk to him all the time. Hang out with him on Discord. So it's not like he's totally gone from the game. You know, he when he's on Discord, he always wants me to stream or always wants someone to stream to see what's going on. So he's still involved, still interested, but you know, and you can imagine keeping up with a 700 million power account that it was at the level that MF's account was at. It's draining. You know, it's draining. You have to be on every single day, grinding every single day. You know, spending every single day just to keep it at the level that it's at. And I'm sure that can get exhausting for a person. You know, he lived for KvK. When we had KvK, he was online for, you know, 24, 30, 36 hours straight. You know, fighting and fighting and fighting. See, that is why we did not attack this guy again, right? Oh, there we go. We're going to lose that. Good. Two. Bowman. Ready. Alright, how did we beat him last time? Is it like this? Nope. There's some tough players in this KvK. I mean, people knock on C and D kingdoms, but there's some good players in all of these KvKs. Yes, another training one. Thank you. Main account is 150. That's I mean, 150 is damn respectable, right? So no, he does not have those. So that Groot account, that's kind of a shared account. You know, we've had Mad Phantom has come and played on that. Mad Phantom was in 1307. Hova has come and played on that. You know, people that have left the kingdom but still want to hang out with us during war. They, you know, as long as it's someone we know and trust, you know, they can play on that account. So if MF is on Discord and we're fighting and he wants to hang out and fill rallies and fill flags and do a bit of open fielding, hey, more than happy to have him. You know, at the end of the day, I play this game now for the friends that I've made more so than the game itself. Correct. We are Earth Camp 1029, upper right hand corner. We are way behind on our Ruined Crusader Fortress, so hoping that stage 3 can finish very, very quickly. We're still in stage 2. Most of these other camps are well into stage 3. Yeah, exactly, Syriax. It's fun in the Sea Kingdom. It's not just noobs and scrubs. I say often, right? I'd rather be a big fish in a small pond than a small fish in a big pond. And you have the ability to get to know and get that personal relationship with people in a smaller kingdom, more so I think than you do, or than I ever did in a Imperium kingdom. Zero quests remaining, so we're done with bastions for the day. Nice. Let us 1, 2. Well, looks like Mavic's doing some of these as well, huh? How long am I streaming tonight? I don't know. We'll see. Another 10, 15 minutes maybe? I lost ya. While I remember though, let me just got a post in KvK. Everyone, ruins at 4 UTC. It's really even on this poll. 54% favor vanilla ice cream to chocolate. I do myself. For whatever reason, I don't like chocolate ice cream. I don't like chocolate cake. Milk chocolate, oh, yummy, yummy. The best are milk chocolate covered caramels that are dipped in sea salt. Oh. Pass 4 opens on Thursday at 12 UTC, so we'll be streaming that with a 3-minute delay. Chocolate should have won. Bastard. No. He's got a tough lineup. It always takes me a few to beat him. Let's see if... Is that... Yeah, that's him here. What was my lineup here? See, this one, though, my archer's curved up to the top, and we're able to hammer all of his. Alright, let's try him again. One more time. Yeah, he changed something. What's up, Voltron? Going good. Probably streaming tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. I showed your stats earlier, Voltron. Thank you very much for those. All right, let's see where that tech is at. Let's get some more tech done. Weekly challenges done. Boom, ba boom. Speed this up. All right, now level 5. Cannot do level 5 until we do level 7. All right, let's get level 7 done there. Level 5, that's cheap. I don't think we've got enough for this yet, but yeah, we should be able to unlock that tomorrow. For sure, unlock that tomorrow with Mountain Warfare, and then continue to work on troop capacity. We want march speed when the pass is open as well. That's got to be level 5. These have to be level okay. So we got a ways to go before we can start hitting up improved morale, but we can definitely start working on this troop capacity call to arms 2, this troop capacity call to arms 1, after we hit that 6th March tomorrow. So we're well on our way. Wind Camp beware, I'm coming for you. I would love to have a bot where you could see your watch time. Oh, what, like watch time on YouTube? You're here. You're here a lot, Angel, and I do appreciate every minute you're here. I think there. Let me just let me see. Let me see. Let me pop this out to a new window. I mean, if you guys want to see my YouTube stats, we can take a look at that, right? Where do we go here? Desktop. Analytics. So I'm at 10.6K views. That's 628 more than usual. That's for this time period. So we're up last time period. Watch time 2.2K. It's about the same during the same period. This last 30-day window, I think this is. We're up 146 subscribers. Revenue. A lot of this is from memberships. So this all goes right back into the game, right back into the PC setup. Electro King probably gets half of this for all the graphics he does for me. Content. This shows the most watched videos, how people are finding my stream. I mean, there's a lot that YouTube gives you. Impressions. I don't exactly know what this means. How many times your video thumbnails were shown to viewers? Yeah, I don't think my thumbnails pop up on many people's homepage because I have a tendency to use cuss words, right? Average view duration is 12 minutes and 56 seconds. I know a lot of you guys are here longer than that. Audience. This tells me a little bit about the viewers, the different channels that they watch, what time zones that they are generally in, whether they're watching videos, shorts. You know, the weird, about 60.4% of the people that watch me are subscribed. There are still 39.6% that are not. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, would you? It's 100% free. 99.6% of the people that watch me are males. The most common age group is that 25 to 34-year-old. Most are from the United States, with Indonesia being second. This just tells me about my revenue. You can see that memberships are the primary driver of income, with super chats being second, and ads really are very minimal. So that's my YouTube analytics in a nutshell for anyone who is interested. Did I play Zenith? I did not. I got a 30-day skin in Zenith that we can pop at a moment's notice, but we had 3 people in the kingdom that did get the cavalry skin. Why are you popping up the commanders that I have at level 10 already? I would like to use the apples that I have saved up on CC, KvK, but it has been days since I have seen him in my city. I mean, I've got both Scipios, I've got both Minas. I want these KvKs next. So I'm saving my apples to see him pop up, and the son of a bitch hasn't come to my city in a while. Thank you, Happy. Rock Farm says Lilith doesn't care if players exploit the game. They need to stop account sharing and resource sellers. Yeah. As long as those players are spending money on their accounts, Lilith will turn a blind eye. At the same time, I was running I was doing 1+1 forts in the home kingdom. I had my PC version up on one screen with my main account. I had BlueStacks running on another screen, same device, with this account. Lilith didn't like that. I got a nasty email from them and they slapped a 12-hour ban on me. So they consider that using third-party software because you're running two accounts under the same character, or under the two characters under the same account on the same device at the same time. So they didn't like that. But yet, all this account sharing that's going on, perfectly fine. All the resource selling that's going on, perfectly fine. No issues there. So they enforce what they want to enforce. And that makes sense, Sean. Resource sellers are not a problem if they're sending those troops out. You know, clicking here, sending a gatherer out, right? I don't have an issue with that. But I can promise you that that's not all the resource sellers. You know, and I've kind of got mixed emotions on account sharing and piloting. Nobody pilots my account. You know, there are two individuals that have access to my account, but that's for a worst case situation, right? I get hit by a fucking bus and I'm off territory and they need to move my city back to the home kingdom. You know, something crazy like that. You know, they have both been told, hey, if you need me for fighting, I would prefer that you pick up the phone and you call me and get me online, wake me up out of a dead sleep, I don't care, then you log onto my account and fight with my account. They have my account access for extreme situations. But I like the fact that every single kill, every single dead that I have on my account, every single resource I have gathered, every single help button I've clicked has been mine and mine alone. I understand in these big kingdoms with these Kraken accounts, you pretty much gotta have pilots in order to keep up with the other kingdoms that are doing the same thing. I get that. Yeah, the issue wasn't BlueStacks being a third-party program. The issue was I was playing on Lambo on the PC version and Lambo Farm on BlueStacks, because it's Android, on the same device at the same time. And that's against the terms of service. At least that's how it was explained to me. So I have since deleted BlueStacks entirely from my computer. If you see me playing on two of these accounts at the same time, it will be because I am on my computer for one and my tablet for another. So, I mean, in theory, right? In theory, you know, I could run Lambo off of the PC version. I could run Lambo Farm off of an Android tablet, and I could run Lambo Farm 2 off of an iPad, right? So you could have three characters under the same account all running at the same time. You're just using different devices. But the issue was I was running Lambo on this PC version of Rise of Kingdoms, and on this PC and Lambo Farm on the same PC using BlueStacks. And that's the same device. So they hammered me for that. I deleted everything. Check Alliance chat. What am I checking? Yay, you got YSG. Voltron, last I looked, it was like 2200. I got enough. Plus we got to grab 3 of these yet. Should give me a few more. Voltron's in the he's in the water camp, so that's why he's asking all these questions, right? You want to see my marches? Here we go. Budakatami, ZL, YSG, Nevsky Joan, HQ William, Guan Sargon, Scipio Tariq, XY Honda, Harold Alex, Trajan Ethelfled or Trajan Mulan, Dito Hera, Jan Hera, Nevsky Justin for Cav rallies, Henry ZL for Archer rallies, and then this is my super fast T1 march. Any other intel? I don't mind showing it. I don't care. Here, you want to see my resources? You're not going to drain me. There are my resources. Yep. I'm not getting drained anytime soon. I'm a bit low on gems, but... I'm an open book, man. I'm an open book. It is so hard, you guys. It is so hard to sit here and know that I could max him right now and not do it. But I really want to wait for Gorgo to come out. If she is the new meta for Garrison Commanders, I think that is a better investment for the kingdom than maxing Lucci would be. Yeah, you know, classified. I don't know. I know if I need more resources, you know, that all I got to do there. You know, there's a couple people in here that I can just kick in 0, right? Right? We can, you know, we can just kick in 0 a couple of these guys, no issues. I do not know when Gorgo will come out. My guess would be the next MGE. Let me just look here. Where's my spreadsheet? So this one is what? This one is archers. So the next, okay, yeah, probably the next one. The next one should be leadership. Right? It'll go leadership, then cavalry, and then infantry. So if she's an infantry garrison, they're going to run it the 2 MGEs before infantry, and then infantry, they'll be the last one. So my guess would be the MGE after the current one that we're in. Again, that's just a guess, though. I mean, if he's still in here, see, the problem is these rogue players, they come to the KvK map to do their farming because they know they can't get zeroed. We can kill their troops, right? But we can't take their resources when they're in the KvK map. So these rogues from Home Kingdom, they come to the KvK map because they know, okay, I'll still probably not have any troops, but at least if I farm resources, I can keep my resources. Hey, Rolly. Yeah, the last we looked, there was just some cheeseburgering going on, so we came back to our KvK map here to do our daily stuff. And I do think we're probably, we got 63 people watching, but and 73 likes. Y'all killed it today. I appreciate each and every one of you. We're probably calling it a night here. Simply because I got to work at 3 well, I'm up at 3 a.m. I don't work till 4 a.m., but I'm up at 3 a.m. so that I can get farmers going on all of my accounts. I don't see anyone streaming Rise of Kingdoms right now to get you over to, which is probably why I have 63 people watching doing boring shit at the moment. But we're going to redirect you over to Apocalypse Gaming. He's playing a different game called Fairlight. It may or may not be your cup of tea, but hey, at least when you get there, drop in, say hello to Apo, hit a like on his stream, give him a subscription if you haven't done so already. He's a great guy, very high energy streams all the time. Does a lot of Rise of Kingdoms stuff. He's in between KvKs right now, so he's trying out a few new things. But that's all we're at. Can you show us a bit, please? Okay, we can go back there and show the map real quick. I do realize that's in the title, so I'm sorry if you came here specifically for that and we're not showing it. But yeah, all that was going on was some cheeseburgering in this area, and you can see that. That's all that's still going on, right? There's a few SV marches here. There's a few GT marches here. Absolutely nothing crazy. There was a flag here that burned down, a flag here that burned down. I would imagine that at any point G2 will be going for this fort here. But it's pretty much a stalemate. You got the long fort wall here. Got the long fort wall here. And unless there's crazy fights going on somewhere else on this map that I'm just not seeing, I think they're on holiday. Okay. I'm guarding the bridge from intruders, says Tasty Taco. And, you know, the people that do this, right? The people that sit there and babysit burning flags while the rest of the kingdom goes to have family time or goes to work or goes to sleep, right? Those are the MVPs of KvK. You know, those people that sit there and watch flags burn when there's absolutely nothing else going on. You know, those are the true MVPs of KvK. See, there's Tasty Taco. You know, more so than the player that gets the 30 million kill points or whatever, the 100 million kill points, the billion kill points. You know, those players are just as valuable as the Krakens of KvK. So, all right. That said, guys, we're calling it a day. Thank y'all for jumping in. Once again, when you get to Apo's stream, yeah, the game he's playing, it might not be your cup of tea, but at least smash that like button for him before you hop off for the night. Tell him hello, and give him a subscription if you're living under a rock and not already subscribed to him. Thanks, y'all. We'll catch you tomorrow. We'll throw up a quick stream tomorrow, especially if something's going on in this KvK. That said, we'll see you next time.